How to power up the Samsung Galaxy S24 and 24 Plus. Welcome to one how to smartphones tutorial videos. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to power up, start up the device from the start, from the scratch. Press and hold that side power button and we'll start the startup process. Pretty much just going to skip through a lot of this setup process to get you to the home screen. I'll kind of go over some of the steps and what you got to do in each one, just to kind of show you guys and work through those steps to get you to that home screen. And if you want to set it up in the meantime, you can. So here we are at the welcome screen. So to start off, first we have the language. You can select your language here. We're going to be using English, so we're going to stick to that. If you prefer any of these other languages, you can select that, and once you select it, you hit OK. Once you select your language, hit start. And here, these are the terms and conditions for review. So I agree to the Samsung terms and conditions. I agree to the Samsung policy. I agree. So it's pretty much the last one. I agree to sending of diagnostic data to Samsung. If you don't want to do that, don't select that one. Whatever. So let's just say we select those two and we hit agree. And here it's going to be asking us to enter easy setup with another device. If you have another device, there is a code that it'll scan. And since I have my camera on, I don't want it to automatically scan the code. So you can set up with another Android device, with an iPhone or an iPad, or set up manually. I'm going to set up manually just because I don't have another device. And if you were to set it up with another device, switching between two devices, you just have to have the camera on and pointed to pretty much the QR code that is under this. It'll scan it and then it'll get you started on the pairing device, or pairing them, getting them set up. So I'm just going to hit set up manually. And here I'm going to be going through this to covering up the little QR code. My phone tends to pick them up and takes me different links and stuff. So I'm covering those up, and on that previous, I was covering the QR code as well. So just a heads up. Otherwise, it would have taken me on a little rabbit hole, taking me down other things. So I'm going to go ahead, enter my password here. With the passcode in, you just go ahead and hit connect, and it says auto reconnect. Have that set to on. So you're picking up your device, your internet, hooking your device to the internet, and that way we can continue on. So here, connect to a mobile network. If you are looking to activate the device, you can transfer a SIM from another device, scan a QR code, search for mobile plans, or set up later in settings. I'm going to go later in settings because I just pretty much want to get to that home screen. So here it says it's getting ready for your phone. This may take a few minutes. Some device information that's needed for setup will be sent to Google, your carrier, and their partners. So I'm not setting mine up, but it'll still kind of go through the steps in order to get through this step. And just like that, it takes me over here to copy apps and data. If you wanted to copy stuff over, apps, contacts, stuff like that, I'm going to not copy just because I want to keep this clear with nothing on it. So next steps, checking for some info. And just like that, it's asking for sign into a Google account. So if you had any contacts saved, it'll pretty much transfer them over with that Google, whatever you have. So next, let's skip those. Next, it's asking for a protect your phone, looking for a passcode. I'm going to hit skip to see if that'll be, so it says you're not protecting your phone. You want to skip anyways? Yes. So mine's just going to have the swipe where you swipe it and it turns the phone on. So that's what I'll need for doing tutorials. So I'm not too worried about that. So once again, any device just for you, start in to get started. Do you have an account? I'm going to hit this and then set up later in settings. So right now it's asking for an email or a phone number to sign into a Samsung account or sign in with the QR code. And if you hit that forgot password at the bottom, it'll take you up to this to create an account, forgot your ID, or forgot your password. I'm just going to go ahead and select set up later in settings. So that was just right there below. It's just an easy way to bypass that. So here, it's telling you why you need a Samsung account, giving you the perks of why you need it. I'm going to go ahead and hit skip and just kind of move forward with the process. Here are the Samsung service legal information. So terms and conditions, you have to do that one. This one is optional. Next one is optional, and that's it. So you just have to do the one. So improve personalized ads based on data from this phone. It's pretty much that it's tracking you, following you type of thing. Get news and special offers on this phone. Optional. These are optional. If it's optional, I'm not going to select it and just hit agree to that, even though chances are I might not be using this device until later on, but I'll set that up later the way I want it later. So here it's asking us for Samsung service permissions. Customization services gives you customized stickers, search results, routines, and more by allowing Samsung apps to share information with each other. This service requires the calendar, call logs, contacts, locations, nearby devices, physical activity, SMS, and files and data and media permission. So if you want to have that, you can select that, keep it on. Smart suggestion, get suggestions for useful actions such as calendar events to add and messages to send based on your usage patterns. It's kind of like AI type stuff. If you want to have it, keep it on. If not, turn it off. I don't really care for either one. Chances are when I go to use this phone, I'll be resetting it up and looking at it later. So I'll hit next. Choose your display mode. You can have a light or a dark, whichever one you prefer. I'll just stick with the light. Hit next, and it says you're all set up. You're good to go. We'll hit finish. Once it takes us to the home screen, you will see up here there's still, the device is loading and getting stuff kind of finalized, getting stuff figured out. So we'll take a quick look here. The device, the background that it has, that's there. Very similar to the other one. If you swipe left, it's got Google stuff. If you swipe up, you got apps. If you swipe down, little shortcut menu, swipe down twice, it kind of expands it. So very similar to what was there before. There is a little wallet down here. Wallet stuff later. So App Store and apps, different apps that you have on there. So very, similar to what you would normally see on a device. And there you guys have it. That's just my quick setup, skipping through all the stuff, all the steps to get to the home screen. Quick setup. Hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you know somebody that might be looking for how to bypass some of this stuff, and you go ahead and share this video with them, that'd be awesome. That'd be great. So that's all I got for you guys in this one. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more tutorials on the Galaxy S23, be sure to check out that playlist. Thanks for watching. Peace.